And fall in, my fellow scouts. I'll give you 5 seconds to guess where we are, because not even I could tell where we were when I first opened up this replay. Today's replay comes from Thanatos. Is already firing the catapult there, so we might actually pause it so we don't miss too much of the battle, or the battle itself, I should say. Thanatos also sent me a 2v5 a little while ago, but that replay was done by Windy Pops, and I highly recommend you guys go and check that one out. It's a nice 2v5 at Minas Ithil between two Lothlorien armies versus multiple range of other factions. I don't remember if it was good or evil themed off the top of my head. But if you'd like to send me through other Reforged replays like this, or other Total War replays like from Rome to Rise of Mordor, 1212 AD, just to name a few, there are links here displayed on your screen, which you'll find in the video description below. They are, of course, my Discord ID, which you can post replays directly to me on the Discord, my email at scoutsentertainment@gmail.com. You can also join my Discord server at Scouts Reconnaissance, where you can post all manner of Total War replays into the Battle Replay sub-channel you will find there. And with that, let's get into the replay today. So, if you want to support my content, don't forget to leave a like on this video, subscribe of course if you haven't already, and tick that bell for notifications so you never miss a battle. And so Thanatos is one of 4 attacking armies today. He is commanding the wars of Khazad-Dum. He has some Orc Hunters of Khazad-Dum. If you take a quick look at his formation, he's definitely wary about cab charges from his enemy, so he's trying to establish a pretty solid perimeter that protects pretty much his army and elite units in the center. We have some Orc Hunters, as I said, there, and there, 3 units there. We've got some Hammers of Good to Bad here that can deploy stakes. I've got to remember that. I thought only Varied Warriors could do that, but apparently Hammers of Good to Bad as well. We have some Sons of the Fallen, a great spear unit, one of my favourite actually. It's strange, I actually thought this side was covered, but apparently he ran out of troops, or spear troops, to cover it. We have some 4th Legion Shield Guard there, they should be able to do the job. We have some Warriors of Khazad-Dum, some Sons of the Fallen, some 3rd Legion Infantry, and 2nd Legion Axe Guard, a Catapult, Guards of Khazad-Dum, and Warriors of Khazad-Dum there, Dwarven Miners as well, and Warriors of Khazad-Dum. So yeah, Thanatos had the troops here to complete his perimeter. Don't know why he didn't do that. Any case, moving on. We have here Rohan, commanded by Meven. G'day Meven. He's got some Smirnock skirmishers here, Javelin unit. Looks to be 2 units of them there. We have some Eastmark Axemen, some Eastmark Spearmen. Looks to be 2 units there. We also have some Helmingas embedded in that. Looks to be 2 units there, deployed stakes. Some Shieldmans of Rohan, one of my favourite axe throwing units in Reforged. Matched only by the Trollshire axe throwers of Ruda. We have a Medicinal Guard there. Some more Shieldmans of Rohan. We have a Catapult, Eastmark Axemen, couple units of them. We also have some Westmark Infantry, couple units there. Some Westmark Marshals, I was wondering where these guys were. 2 units. We have some Westmark Spearmen as well, protecting the rear. And that is that for Rohan. Small gaps in the perimeter, but mostly the attackers have tried to cover it. And you guys have just realised where we are. Yes, that's right, we are at Adoras. This is probably the first ever battle I've done at Adoras that is at night time. We have Isengard, commanded by, how do you say this? Luumuvaras. So Loom here has got some Slugger skirmishes, so I'm just going to stick with that. We got here, I think maybe, geez, that's a lot. Geez, if I'm reading this right, I'm going to guess it's about 6 at least units of Slugger skirmishes. That's crazy. Never thought you could bring that many. We have behind them, we have some Uruk-hai crossbows, 2 units, a catapult, some Uruk-hai pikes, 3 units there. Some Uruk-hai infantry as well, 2 units. I don't see any Asgard-hai, I don't see any Trolls of the White Hand, and I don't see any Berserkers. Highly unusual. Very, very unusual. He's gone heavy on the Slugger skirmishes, let's hope that doesn't bite him in the ass. Alright, our final attacker today is Nawaki. We've got some Lothlorien archers here, looks to be a couple units of them, make that 2, yeah. 2 units of March Wardens and Spears of the Wood, couple units there. Catapult, another artillery piece here. The attackers have pretty much gone at least 3 artillery pieces for each player. 3 out of 4. We've got some Kindred of Celeborn here, Watchers of the Golden Wood. We've got some Lothlorien Axemen here, 2 units. Lothlorien Warriors, 2 units. Lothlorien Swordmasters, 2 units. And Woodland Protectors, 2 units. And with that, let's go to the defenders today. Inside Adoras, which is about to get a volley here from the catapult. But looking at that, it's going to miss them. We have a ballista here that could be firing at the catapults, so Thanatos has got to watch out for that. We also have Imladris here, so Klein, be happy. We have over here Dorwinion, coming up by Nabest. We have Evelyn Infantry here, a couple units. We have some Maris Guardians here. These guys here are not armoured up. We have 1 unit of Maris Guardians there. Evelyn Infantry, we have here some Evelyn Vinegard. Looks to be 2 units there. We've also got some Dwarven miners from Erebor coming by Eclipse 2500 of the Darkcloud. A famous Reforged player, developer too, I believe. He's also developed some great scenarios with other teammates as well, so we should always try and get on an Eclipse scenario if you can, guys. It's actually pretty exciting. Had the pleasure of doing a Mordor one recently, and it was really awesome. Next, as we move through Erebor, we have some Evelyn infantry here, and some Mulquindi pikes mixed in there as well. We've also got some Mulquindi bows, some Eldenwy Swordmasters. We've also got some Erebor Legionnaires, the Imladris Guardians. Doesn't look like Cole here. Cole is commanding the realm of Imladris. I think I've already touched on the Best, and I've already touched on Eclipse. Okay, so Mulquindi bows, as I said. We've also got, what else? Eldenwy Swordmasters again. Maybe even 3 units of them. We'll see. We've got some Evelyn infantry here, a couple more units up here. More Mulquindi pikes, Evelyn Hammer Guard. We've got here some Ironfoot crossbows, yep, 2 units there. A catapult. Ironfoot pikes, Imladris sentries. Evelyn marksmen. And archers of Rivendell up here as well. We've got more Ironfoot pikes, Ironfoot halberds, Dwarven miners as well. Jesus, defenders are such tightly packed here, it's not funny. And attackers are already firing their catapults away, so these guys here, they got to spread out fast. Up here, these troops are relatively safe. We have some Nandor Gladeguard, some more Nandor Gladeguard it would seem, Eldenwy Spearmen. What else is in here? All I can see is Nandor Gladeguard and Eldenwy Spearmen. Actually, we have some Eldenwy Archers up here, just saving them for later, I bet. We've got some Guaita Marinde not armoured up. Son of Durin up here. What else? More I don't know if it's 2 units of Sons of Durin, I think maybe just 1. Some Dragon Slayers and some Blacklock Engineers. We also got more troops down here in the slope, guys. We have some Mulquindi Glade Masters down here, Eldenwy Spearmen and Mulquindi Bows, which can already fire on the enemy. Probably going to be firing here at the Snaga Skirmishes, so that's probably where we'll start, just to make sure that I'm right about this. But we'll get this battle started, everyone. Enjoy. I've turned up the brightness a little bit, that helps us see. It doesn't look like... Okay, the catapult there's already knocked down a section of the wall. We got the ballista firing away there. I'm not seeing any casualties. Jeez, why are the Snaga Skirmishers leading the charge here? They have basically 0 armor. Highly vulnerable to enemy archers. A bit brave to send them up. Mulquindi both should be charging forth here to shoot at the Snaga Skirmishers as they pass. They're definitely a target worth taking out while they have their javelins. After that, let your melee infantry just do the rest. We've got Norrentino Cavalry, which I didn't see before, from Imladris. We've got Imladris sentries here. We have the Guaita Rochador. I don't see any yet. Evelyn Vanguard coming out for some reason. Ironfoot Hammer Guard here, so we've got goats as well. Now, we know that the Snaga Skirmishers were out here by themselves. Where are they? I don't see them. Where's the Snaga? There's a Snaga. They're vulnerable. They're out in the open. Imladris here should be charging at them. Are they coming or not? Jeez, they're forming up. Cole is taking his time here, and he shouldn't be. No one cares how well the ranks are dressed. You just gotta get in there and kill your enemy while you can. He's got multiple targets he could kill. There's nothing protecting them. Cole's move here is very, very strange to me. The target over here must be worth going after more, which is a little bit surprising. In fact, he's charging at nothing. I don't know where he's going. We got Nawaki over here. Looks like the dwarves are engaged. Dwarven miners. What else? Okay, I'm seeing a lot of dead dwarven miners here. We got Cole's... Okay, so Cole has decided to go after Lothlorien. A very strange move. It looks like we have some chariots here from the dwarves as well. Who's this? Who we got coming through the mist? Or through the snowstorm? We got Rohan. Rohan is coming to the rescue. There they are. Okay, they destroyed all of the miners. Looks like Imladris has finally attacked Lothlorien. There they are. Wooden protectors here. Sentinels coming back in. Lothlorien warriors out here. Sitting on in the cavalry, most of them are still intact. Sentinels here not getting out of range here of Lothlorien. Vulnerable to being taken out by the javelins, as you can see. Cole having some micro-wing issues, it would seem. Kindred of Caliban firing on these guys. Okay. Attackers here making more holes here in Aros. Yep, no Antonio Cav coming in. Nawaki is taking a beating here. The real question is, can Cole do enough damage here though? We're seeing a lot of dead elven troops. He is making some impact here. Oh, that was pretty good. It seemed pretty nice. He is forcing Nawaki 2 to waste a lot of ammunition. What we got here? Meven here, who's he dealing with? I'm just seeing Meven's troops. I think he's already won that fight. Whatever he's up to. Okay, Snugger skirmishes continue their marching around at us. Cole here firing his blister towards Nawaki. Alright, so it looks like the defenders have singled out Lothlorien out of all the 4 attackers as the greatest threat to their defense, and are focusing a lot of their attention on him. What have we got here? We've got 19 warriors being fired upon. By whom though? The fire came from Thanatos, okay. So they're coming from the Orc Hunters of Khazad-Dum. No return fire yet from Imladris. How you fight in this battle is very, very entertaining. And interesting. And almost downright impossible. The players will definitely be relying on the map to direct their forces, because they can't really see squat before them. Okay, got Nandor Glade Riders here, which are down to 4. Yeah, okay, the Saga skirmishes here are in guard mode. That's how they're able to fire while being under attack. Very handy feature you guys should always remember to use and exploit in battle. See, if they weren't in guard mode, they'd be forced to fight or flee, which will definitely give the Evelyn Infantry here, and maybe the Vanguard the edge. Oh no, I thought we had Vanguard out here. It's just Evelyn Infantry. But still, the infantry would have the edge. The Wooden Protectors here still have their javelins out, but they're being sent into the fight anyway. A little bit strange. Hey look, the storm's cleared a little bit. You can see Meven's troops way out there. That's good. Yeah, it cleared up. Awesome. Okay, Quindy Bow's firing. Now, Loom has to save some of these Snarger skirmishes. Although he's got 6 units, and that gives him a lot of leeway when it comes to using their ammunition. Because it'll take a while to use all that javelin and air fire, but they got to save it for when the defenders really blobbed up. Like this hill defense here. That would definitely favour Isengard and the Snugger Skirmishers. Yeah, see, these guys here took out their swords and axes. This is where Lothlorien needs to come into it. Meven needs to come into it. They got to try and bring down the other infantry. Nabest here is getting a lot of valuable kills here, slowing Luum's ability to use his snow skirmishers in battle later on. Ironfoot Wargates there, also down to 1 and broken. But as you can see, Cavalry definitely did their thing. We're seeing a lot of dwarf miners around this area, I know. But still, these have got to be all dead elves. Cole did well. Now Nawaki still has a very, very strong army. And Meven here is trying to deal with the last of the Ironfoot Hammerguard. Down to 14. And Hammerguard here should be able to do very well. They are an excellent melee force. As you can see, they are just carving up Rohan here like there's no tomorrow. Meven here trying to do cycle charges to give his force the edge. I actually half think Erebor can win this fight. You can just see the Rohan horses piling up. Seven Hammerguard have fallen from when we originally saw, but in turn we've seen about 20 to 30 or maybe even 40 horses fall as well. Down to 6. Rohan should just edge out there, but still, that's a great fight from the Hammerguard. That's why they're famous for their melee combat. Now we've got Isengard here hugging the hillside, hugging the fence. Well, and the hillside. Mainly to try to protect these forces from enemy archers.
We have captured the enemy's walls.
Now the Snugger Skirmishers here, positioned by the wall, theoretically should be able to throw their javelins into the Dorwinion forces waiting for them at the gate. Same goes right over here. I mean, the hill will definitely give the Snugger Skirmishers some elevation to fire into these guys. Okay, the unit of infantry broke at 22, but definitely killed a lot of Snugger Skirmishers. I think the best will be proud of them. Now Thanatos coming in. I'm really, really glad the storm cleared up. That's starting to make things a bit more difficult. Okay, we got another enemy spear here up against Cole's forces. Okay, we got here Moquindi bows from Nabest, but they're not firing at the forces below, they're firing at the forces outside, which are warriors of Khazad-Dum. Yeah, it's okay, I guess. Bruno Riverwood's here being fired upon by the Orc Hunters pretty much point blank. Okay, good, he's getting into the fight. I'm going to keep saying it until I'm blue in the face, guys. When you set up your forces close to enemy archers or enemy skirmishers, you got one option and one option only. Sorry, two options only. God. Send them in, get them out of there, don't leave them there, okay? Leaving them there is not an option on the table. If you go with that option, you're going to lose. Guaranteed. That's why I say you can't choose it. Okay, Queenie bows here. It's just the one unit. We have one ballista destroyed. Okay, so who has a ballista here? Or was that a catapult? No, it was Meven's catapult. Meven's catapult managed to take out one of Cole's ballista. He's trying to save his last catapult. He might not. We've got Dwarf Miners here trying to hold back Meven's forces. They won't hold back for very long, not with that. Okay. Cole's trying to keep the the attackers low in the outskirts of the city. Nandor Glaegard coming in. They'll definitely swing the defenders' way with those guys arriving. These are all light tier troops. Cole's forces here have a tough time, but he's brought up the infantry here, or the troops he needs to win this fight. Spearmen and Brunei rewards are a great combination. They're actually fighting through the Dwarven ranks and pushing forwards. War counters here down to 95, so they've been under a little bit of fire so far at this stage. Nandor Glaegard here battling away against Warriors Khazad-Dum and the Hammer Guard. Well, Hammers are good or bad. But they're also being fired upon from the back, which does hurt them quite a bit. Could be a good opportunity for the defenders to fire a catapult in this direction. It's a long shot, but a nicely placed hit here could take out at 1/3 of the Hammers are good or bad at least. Half is probably pushing it. For a half or even 75% kill rate, then one shot need to hit here, second shot in the center there, third shot just over here. That would wipe out most of the unit, I have to imagine. But for a catapult to get that kind of shot, or those shots in a row, it's just not possible. Now what I'm wondering if I'll see later is the Seldon River Patrol. I don't know if Nabest has them. I'd be shocked if he didn't. I'm not so shocked that Isengard didn't bring Nazgûl and Berserkers, considering he bought so many Snarker skirmishers. He definitely would have incurred a few penalties to bring so many units of them. Now, are these Erebor's forces? They are. But where are they running to? Shouldn't they just stay put? I'm wondering, did Cole already take out the catapult of Nawaki? Okay, Loom's forces here under fire. They're wavering. That's probably why Nabest is continuing the fire on them. Yep, he broke them. He just kept firing on them to keep the pressure on so that they would break, or more likely would break. It wasn't so much about trying to get kills in that context. Okay, March Wardens here. I've got a good angle on their target wherever it is. Yeah. Nabest and Cole under a lot of pressure there. How's the unknown Spearman and Brunei Riverwards going? We've got Spears Rivendell here. Not armoured up. I don't think they've been committed to the fight. They're just sort of mulling around, almost in confusion. The Spearmen look defeated, pretty much all gone. I think there's only like 1 or 2 left. Cole should probably withdraw the Spears of Rivendell. The attackers are about to break through on this side any minute. Cole might have sent up the Spears of Rivendell to act as a rear guard to fight any enemy that comes at them from this direction, thus buying the front line more time to get more kills. I don't know, hopefully Cole does something with these guys soon. Really doesn't look like he sent them into the fight. Not yet. A bit of a gamble here from Nabest to put his troops here. He knows this area is under heavy fire already, but he continues to put men there, despite that. Could be trying to waste attacking ammunition. That's the only logical reason I can see this making any sense. Well, they hold the choke point, at least for now. We got Hamingas firing at him.
We're under attack!
Had to sneeze there. Not a good idea. Looks like he charged into the Eastmark spearmen trying to kill them before they can fire any javelins. These guys here down to 21. Yep, that was a catapult shot. What are they trying to hit? Okay, the Ballista is not firing. We got a lot of fire coming over here. They're targeting the Kindred of Erebor. Nawaki here might have fallen a little bit asleep. I don't know how long the Kindred of Erebor was standing here, but Nabest definitely got some great fire on them. It is 29 to 33. March Warden's out of ammo. Warriors Khazad-Dum moving in. Loom moving up. Don't think he's sending any forces over here just yet. The defender's already ready for him, in the event they do. See, we've got Evelyn Vanguard here and Evelyn Infantry mixed up. We've got some Saga skirmishers firing, but 58 javelins coming in. It definitely helps things along. Wooden Protectors don't have their javelins anymore. We got Saga skirmishers here, lost 20 men so far. Okay, they gotta be in range now. Yeah, increasing rate of javelins coming in. I think you just hate that when they reform like that. It stops them from firing for about 20 seconds. But here we go. The mighty war of Dorwinion. We'll see how long they can stand up to it. We've got some arrow fire there as well. Coming from we've got a crossbow, so crossbow bolts. Not arrow fire, it's even worse. Kindred of Erebor fire coming in as well. This might not have been a good idea from Nabest to sort of stack the deck. Kindred of Erebor and they're firing the Ironfoot pikes in the back. Down to 120. Catapult looking to get a good shot, but there's no real target there aside from the Isengard troops. The catapult here could be intercepting a few arrows, which would be good. Meven is already up here and is challenging the on-foot crossbows. And Eclipse just can't have that. On-foot warriors here about to clash with the walls of Erebor. I guess we'll find out soon enough whether or not the Ironfoot Pikes can push these guys back down the hill. Well, Rohan is edging up, but I'll be shocked if the Pikes didn't push him back down the hill. In fact, the other infantry should probably replace the on-foot pikes, and the pikes should turn around and start fighting the Westmark infantry, the high-quality Meven forces. But Mokuni pikes are already moving down. Could be a very ballsy move there. Could be a big mistake as well. Where are the shield bands? You've got Eastmark Spin here loading up. Could see a lot of javelins here in a second. Oh yeah. That's not good at all. Yeah, where's a catapult? Surely there'd be a great target for the catapult to go after. Down there, right in the hill. We've got a massive blob of enemy troops. Okay, looks like we've got some fire here from the Seldon River Patrol, maybe. Yep. So the catapult is starting to move up. Oh man, look at all that javelin fire. That is a crap ton of javelin fire. And it's really helping with the Rohan push. Look at that! Look at the javelins! Oh, just imagine if all the Saga skirmish units are firing all at once. You can see here the defending units here are starting to succumb to that fire. It's crazy. Erebor trying to retreat. The patrol here doing their best to respond. Damage is done though. Jeez. They're firing their javelins into the Westmark infantry. A decent target if there ever was one nearby. Now, I don't know if Meven bought any Helm's Hammers. I didn't see any. Eastmark Spearing here, this unit's lighting up. Jeez. Okay, it is 38 here to 48. The javelin fire from the attackers is really getting them in this fight. And it's really chipping away here at the defense. Seldon River Patrol moving down. Where is that blasted catapult? Could be really helping the defenders out here. That's a lot of arrow fire. 19 of warriors and archers of Rindell. Isengard troops basically not even noticing it, which is a bit of a surprise. We should see them start to go down a bit faster soon, but it's like Isengard doesn't even notice all the arrows. Now they're starting to chip away here at the left flank. That's that catapult. No, catapult is being brought back. That is a little ill-advised, I have to say. Defenders here really bunching up their forces, making them really hard to use later on. The for crossbows, you think could actually lob their bolts over into the enemy if they wanted to. But, you know, you gotta give Eclipse the benefit of the doubt. As you do any player in general. We don't know if the strategy yet will pay off or not. Alright, so Eclipse did decide to open up after all. Crossbow bolt right in the back. To relatively low armoured troops. Would definitely kill Meven's assault here, which would enable and free up other resources to deal with other points of pressure the defenders are facing at the moment. $43 here to 51. And we've got a bit of a fight back here. We've got more Saga skirmishes being brought up. Ah man, where is the defender's catapult? Why isn't it being used? Is he afraid of being killed? He must be. But the catapult could even be here. It could hit Meven's troops, I reckon. It might clip some defending troops, but I think it could hit most of the attacking troops right now. Yeah, even up here as well. He could be afraid of attacking archers, maybe on the ridge over there, but catapult deck could get so many kills here on Isengard too. With all the forces here bunched up. But he doesn't need to bring the catapult that close. He can put the catapult just over here, as we saw where the archers were. You can see here, positioning the catapult about here, could fire into the Isengard blob just over here that we're talking about. It's right here. He could fire from a place of relative safety. He just needs to put that catapult in the right place now. And they've got more reinforcements being sent up. But the attack here has really become bogged down. Blacklock engineers here, they're going to try and fire. Potentially this could be devastating to Isengard. Let's have a look. They can fire straight. Yep, they can. Okay, who needs a catapult when you got Blackhawk engineers doing this? You can just see all the troops just melting to the floor. $48 to 53. Blackhawks are definitely helping out with this defense here, allowing the defense to retake control of this fight. They're really showing the attackers here what's what. Attackers have got to rethink their strategy now. I thought they had McQuinty pikes over here, but maybe they're already dead. This defense will hold for a little while here, but with the troops the attackers have, they are pushing their way back up the hill again. Yeah, the angle is not good for Blackhawk engineers on the side there. They need a pike unit of their own over here, like the Imladris sentries. We got Thanatos here setting up his stuns of the fallen. Let's put a bit of muscle here in this attack. You know, we've got Ironfoot crossbows here that could be firing again. Maybe. Catapult could also be firing. Clips again choosing not to use his ammunition just yet. He just continues to save it for some reason. Same goes for the catapult. Not even halfway through yet. The attackers here continuing their push. We can see more attacking troops streaming inside Erebor. Combination of Nawaki and Luum's forces. Dorwinion here sort of on the march, they're moving forwards. Swig of coffee for the working man, as Jeremy from Geeks and Gamers would say. Well, I'm paraphrasing, of course. He'd say swig of orange juice for the working man. Now the best here is trying to sort of worm his way into the phalanx of the Ironfoot or the Isengard pikemen. That enables any force really to take down the pikemen that much faster if they can break their phalanx and get amongst them. He's also setting up now the Moquindi pikes. It does look pretty cool. Okay, we've got a mass push here. We've got some arrow fire there. Isengard's trying to respond. Luum here has some Isengard crossbows in the right place. One unit's down here, the other one's up here. Could be the same unit, actually, just spread out over a long way. I believe it is, it's just spread out. One unit's firing, the other one's not. Don't know why he has two units in the same place, if only one's firing. Luum trying to withdraw some men. He's trying to expose more Dorwinion troops here to the Ironfoot crossbows. The Isengard crossbowmen. The Uruk-hai crossbows. Salvation could be moving forwards. Going back is not a good idea. He's trying to go back. We got snagger fire coming in, as well as crossbow fire. And we got March Wardens of the Wood firing as well, poison arrows. Slowing these guys down. Sons of the Fallen here pushing the attackers to the top of the hill. It's a strange way to swing a pike. Well, it is a spear Rivendell, I guess. It's supposed to be a spear. Spears Rivendell are more like a halberdier unit than an actual pike unit. Judging from how they swing their weapon. We are just over halfway in this fight. Sons of the Fallen here showing their mass, flinging a couple of L's in the air. Meven here is about finished. I say about finished. Still got the shieldmans of Rohan. Does he have both of them? Looks like he has both. One's taking a few casualties, so I don't know if it's thrown their axes yet. But yeah, Meven has saved the best for last. Nandor Gladeguard being sent down. I don't know why Nabest is doing this. His enemy has too many while skirmishers and crossbowmen in place in a nice wide arc. Oh, that's a great shot from the catapult there. Jeez. He needs to get another shot right now. The best here, I think, playing into Isengard's hands. Definitely into the hands of the Yorkite crossbows and Saga skirmishers. Smart move here for Luum to charge forward like that. That hill should protect his men now from that catapult. 63 to 64. Defenders getting well and truly back in this fight. Launching the warriors here. Cole has saved these guys for a while now. He's having for a hit here on the March Wardens of the Wood. Probably not worth it. Not the March Wardens. Kindred of Celeborn, maybe. I think he actually is going to for Kindred of Celeborn, to be fair. Yeah, if he gets a hit on him. He could potentially kill Nawaki's general, but remember this is Lothlorien, guys, and when it comes to Elvish generals, I don't put much stock in. As I say, it takes me I don't put too much stock in that actually having any effect on the army. But what a hit! It just got him in the right place. Perfect. I actually half wondered what the hell that thing was. I thought maybe it was rotten meat for a second. But he just turned off the flaming shot. That was standard catapult shot fire there. You gotta love shots like that. The one part, that entire unit, they need to hit. And they managed to do it. You got a direct hit there too on the March Wardens of the Wood. But what you got to remember is there's no splash, or the splash damage isn't as great for non-flaming shot. It killed a couple of Kindred of Celeborn there, which is good for the defenders, but yeah, it won't really have any effect on the Lothlorien forces. Well, we won't notice that. Not until there are very few troops left on the field, then we'll see some Lothlorien troops break, probably. But right now, Thanatos still has large portions of his army still intact. Meven here has a few men in the fight, far more than I thought he might have at this stage. I thought maybe his melee troops were on the ropes. Looking down here. When they're trying to supplement them. We got a couple of troops here coming in the rear. Thanatos sent over some second edition Axe Guard. And is that all he sent? Maybe a couple of units of them. Maybe. Against the Moquindi Glade Masters, Eldamie Spearmen, and Imladris Guardians. Pretty much skirmishers there providing some great fire, great support. But this is a solid block here. This is a solid defensive block. Dorwinion here has committed some of his best troops here, or his best unit, the Moquindi Glade Masters. I think it's a toss-up between the Hammer Guard and the Glade Masters. I lean towards the Hammer Guard being the best unit that Dorwinion has to offer, but if that is the case, then the Glade Masters are definitely second best in terms of melee for Dorwinion. They're definitely helping the Imladris soldiers go toe-to-toe here with the dwarves. Yeah, you gotta hack away at the dwarves, it's tough to get through their armor. Elves standing as strong and tall as statues. Determined to keep the dwarves out. Right, let's head back up to the top. We've got here in reserve down there. Just take a quick look at them. Lothlorien archers down to 31. And they have their bows out, but definitely no shot. What we got over here? Shieldman's Rohan. Moving over there to try and break the deadlock, maybe. They might be able to help out. We'll see. Come back there in a minute. Alright, we got the catapult here winding up because we got the attackers over here now. We got crossbow fire on crossbow unit here. Jeez. At first Eclipse wasn't loading up there. Backlog engineers still had crossbows themselves. Catapult really struggling there. Jeez, why isn't Eclipse returning fire? We got the Blacklog engineers here, and we got a ton of attacking troops here, all bunched up. Still, Eclipse refuses to fire. No, they just clipped their own soldiers, but the bulk of the damage there went to the attackers. Another great shot. Blacklog engineers still not firing. 70 to 71. Alright, let's head back over here briefly. Catapult being moved again. Okay. Shieldman's here. I'm not throwing the axes just yet. Wow, we've got Eclipse over here sending some unit of halberds. Are the Lendor Glademasters finished? Let's just do a quick survey. I don't see them anywhere. It's up here. You got Selden and River Patrol. Both of them are in down. Nope, I do not see the Glademasters. They must be all gone. There's the Hammer Guard. Elderly Archers at 103. Shieldman's here, moving up. Or at least reforming. Jeez, it is lucky that Erebor showed up when he did. Looks like Thanatos is on the ropes. Cole here trying to surge through and get into the Shieldman's ranks. Never's got to be cautious there. The defenders are going to want to surge forward and try and take him out if they break through. It makes sense for the halberds to try and finish off the dwarves. If the elves can break through, they should charge forth and try and take out Meven's troops before they have a chance to fire their axes into Imladris or Erebor. Okay, they're trying to fire right now. Are they out of ammunition or what? What's going on? No, they still got their axes out. They're not done. Okay, they're reloading. Or they're trying to fire. Yeah, it's doing that thing again where they say, objective complete. What have we got here? We've got some Lothlorien archers from Nawaki firing into the backs here of the defending forces. This is a great idea. Never seen an attacker do that before. That is coming in very, very handy. And just might help the attackers here swing the tide back in their favour. defenders need to send down a missile unit here to try and deal with that. They got elderly archers up top. They got the firepower to go toe to toe with these guys. Okay, the war's there. Under fire from the shield maidens. He can't just fall back. He's got to fall back all the way to the top. He stays here on the hill. The shield maidens Rohan will just follow them and pelt them from a distance in safety and comfort. Dangerous, very, very dangerous to put elderly archers here. They still have ammunition. Now this is a little nuts. Eclipse. Okay, Eclipse, put you through in the comment section below and just sort of briefly explain what your strategy was here and why you were holding back your ammunition. What were you saving it for? Was it saving for a unit that you know was there that hasn't been sent in as of yet? It's highly possible. Because we know the Blacklock engineers here could take out a large portion of the Uruk-hai pikes and infantry. But, you know, you've only got about 3 volleys of the Blacklock engineers or so before they ran out of ammunition. You've got limited ammunition with them, of course. But they could destroy Isengard here. Or they could use the crossbows here to destroy the Isengard forces and save the Blacklocks for the Lothlorien troops that are yet to be sent up. Okay, we got Arthur pikes being sent forth. They're moving forwards. Where are we at now? 75 to 77. Okay, so the Arthur crossbow unit here did not run out of ammunition. They just were moved. Okay. Arthur crossbows here. Who are they aiming for? Yeah, that's good to see. We had the Dragon Slayers Arid Mithrin in there already. We do. A full unit of them. West Maxium being sent forth. Snugger skirmishes. Loon's got to probably keep these guys back a little bit. Let them sort of recover. They're wavering and exhausted. They'll crack under any pressure. He's got to keep them well clear of the fight. There they go, they're broken. You know, if they used their javelins already, he didn't have a choice. But maybe he should have let them rest a little bit before sending them up. He had that option. His allies here can send their own troops up first. Now the sentries being sent down. I tell you what, this could be a good opportunity for the Snugger skirmishes. Try and move them up around this side here, try and use the hill as cover from the crossbows. Maybe. And the attackers are through. The Legion infantry just waiting down here. Shiraran's Rohan moved up. Dwarven miners chasing them back down the hill. Still got 20,000 frames left to go. So we're in for a bit of a grind, I reckon. 78 to 78. Pretty darn close. Catapult looks to be out of ammunition. Archers of Rindale here at the ready. They could probably be used over here. The further the attackers move forward, the easier it would be for the Archers of Rivendell to fire on them from the flank. I mean, they can only get the arrows through this gap into the Rohan's forces. The Dragon Slayers here seem to have muscled their way through and got a couple of soldiers in the enemy's ranks. Okay. We've got one of the Shieldman Rohan units over here, which has prompted a response there from Eclipse. 79 to 79. That's a little nuts. Archers down here have moved into position. See that? The arrows are going through the house. So, this house doesn't appear to offer you any protection, which is worthy of noting for future battles. Probably like Nawaki, I would have assumed the house would be protecting my troops. That's good javelin fire. The archers are down here, mostly firing at a horrible angle. Shieldman is down to 66. $80 to 79. Okay, Archer's out of ammunition. What was that? I thought I heard a ranger fire there. We've got the what's left of the ballista crew. Mostly it's trying to keep back Rohan's forces. Thanatos has the troops he needs to fight his way through Eclipse over here and continue his march up the hill. The Shieldmans here at the ready. Some March Wardens, Woodlorien and Swordmasters, and more Lorien warriors. Sons of the Fallen coming through. They need these guys. They definitely needed a unit like that to give that attack any chance of success. Yeah, with that unit, that attack does have more promise now. And we've got Shieldman's Rohan just still standing by. Who's firing the back there? More March Wardens of the Wood. $81 to 81. Alright, Shieldman's still standing by. They don't want to waste their ammunition on the Archers of Rivendell. Totally get that. Now the sentries here too hard a target for them. But the Archers of Rivendell should be sent into the fight. They would definitely support the Archers of Rivendell and maybe intercept any possible fire from the Shieldman's Rohan as well, protecting the amount of sentries. And right on cue, Cole goes in. Okay, they've broken the troops, they've got to surge forward here. Shieldmans will try and get off as many shots as they can. Nope. Matter is too quick for him. How far can Cole keep pushing? We've got Woodland Protectors here. We got 3 Riddermark skirmishers here. 82 to 82. They probably don't have a shot. It's kind of hard to see how the attackers sort of get through this. The amount of sentries are either gone or all dead somehow. No, it looks like he withdrew them. We got El and Hammerguard standing by. Sons of Durham being sent down. No, they're trying to kill all the shieldmans while they can. They're wavering. Shaken, wavering. Okay, they're about to hit a brick wall of their own. And the Sons of the Fallen. Is it worth pulling back? Imladris and Erebor should be safe until they get to about, this point here. Then I think the shieldmans and any potential Snarker skirmisher and any missile unit in general becomes a threat. Once the defenders get as far as this point here, but until then, they should feel comfortable pushing down the slope. The troops have the momentum, they have the advantage. Let's see how well the Sons are doing here. Kyle's got to get his troops here in the fight. That's good. That's decent fire there for the shieldmans. Far better than I thought they would get. Look how far they're firing from. They're firing all the way down there, over friendly heads. Sons of Durin, showing why people consider them to be an elite unit, standing their ground against the Sons of the Fallen. Sons here pushing forward, but the Sons of the Fallen pushing forward, Sons of Durin pushing back. I just realised that me saying son, people might think I'm talking about the wrong unit. Yep. Wow. Eclipse holding the line by himself. Sons of the Fallen trying to push forward, almost did it again. They're down to 86, 85. Neither unit is falling that fast. Sons of Durin can't afford to take casualties at the same rate that Sons of the Fallen can, obviously. Elderly archers trying to provide some supportive fire there. Only a couple of archers down there can have good shots. Sons of Durin now surround the Sons of the Fallen. Now that push was a gamble. He's taken a lot of casualties. Sons of Durin still doing okay. Lorien archers being fired upon by the Elder Enwy archers. Someone's doing it 38. Fallen 59. It's a tight battle there. Now we're going over here. The attackers appear to be comfortable. They're getting ready to launch another assault here against the defenders. We've got the shield mans down at 47. They're going to fire here, but how many of their ammunition will be absorbed by the ballista? Oh, well, this wasn't too bad. They lost about 5 or 6 axes to them. Is he trying to look for a better firing position or something? We've got Blackhawk Engineers here. They're choosing to fire on the Lothlorien and the Axemen. It's a strange unit to go after. Especially lobbing your crossbow bolts into them. You know that we archers here? They could fire straight into the 3rd Legion infantry. They're reloading. Thanatos sees it coming. Seen a bit of blood splatter there. The shield bands found a better firing position. What are we at now? 87 to 88. Now that ballista from Cole is definitely absorbing some of his own fire. I wonder if the elderly archers can hit the Medusal Guard. Well, he's definitely trying to do that. The Elven Hammer Guard looking to finish off the Sons of the Fallen, and the Lothlorien Warriors, and the March Wardens of the Wood, Saga Skirmishers, and Shieldmans of Rohan. I think they can do it. Sons of Durin here, what are down to 6. And those guys got pushed a long way back up the hill. They were in the thick of the action. I don't know what the hell they got trying to do there. I think the best general here is in this unit. Down to 31. Some sort of glitch here. Most of the Sons of the Fallen's turned around, making the best life a little bit easier. Okay, Greta Mundane standing by. The defenders here have such high quality troops left. They got the field position as well. I feel like the attackers have used maybe too much of their ammunition. Nawaki are getting some awesome kills there with the wooden protectors on the Imladris sentries. taking out at least 20 troops. Managed is down to 38 there. Well, Backlog Engineers still have some ammunition. Now, will the Eclipse fire on the Kindred of the Caliborn? They're right there. And I'll probably try and go for it myself. They're firing straight on his front lines here. He's running them away. That is surprising. He could have taken them on there, but he's falling back for some reason. Gotham Marine down here being committed to the fight. They've joined forces with the Evelyn Hammerguard. That should put the nail in the coffin for the attack this year on this side, I reckon. Hammerguard was down to 47. Sons of the Fallen, what are they down to? 15. Gotham Marine Dane's sort of taken over here in terms of the charge. Most of them are now at the front line, and Hammerguard's sort of providing a more supportive role here. So it looks like Cole's forces are taking charge on this side. I'm seeing a bit of momentum there for the defenders. If I was the attacker, or the attackers, I'd probably be pretty concerned on this side. I don't think they have any more troops left. They did pretty well to get this far, but I feel like this is as far as they're going to get. Now, I think, well, they're sending out what's left of a halberd unit there. 18. Yeah, okay. Kindred Caliban wouldn't have a shot here. I thought we saw Watchers of the Golden Wood before. Them shooting upwards here would get plenty of hits on their enemy. Yeah, Watchers of the Golden Wood are here. They have their bows out. Nawaki could be using them right now. They never miss. $89 to $91. Yeah, poor Meven. No shot. $90 to $91. Dragon Slayer's trying to get in the ranks. Guards of Khazad-Dum being sent up. Friendly fire there from the Watchers. Whoa. That chick just stabbed the dwarf in the back of the head. $92 to $91. Sentry's moving up. We've got the Erebor General here on the front lines. Blacklock engineers have been sent into the fight. Geez, the Erebor General continues to surge forward. He's battling away here against at least three guards of Khazad-Dum. Guards of Khazad-Dum down to 49. $93 to $93. This is a desperate push from both sides. Massive push from the defenders. Now, what do you guys reckon they should do here? Should these forces go back up to the top and support the guys from the rear, or charge down the hill and try to attack their enemy from their own rear? Over here. Sort of divide their forces. Try and weaken their frontline assault here. I think they have the time to do it. I reckon it's the last thing the attackers want to see. Well, that general was always playing it way too aggressive. And eventually, he paid for it. Who are the Knights are shooting at? The other thing, the Knights are trying to shoot at these guys, but most of the arrows here go on the side of the hill. It's just not worth it. Guys down to 18 now. We've got the Khazad-Dum general now in the thick of the elven ranks. Jeez, the dwarves never really learn, do they? The Khazad-Dum general surging further and further by himself. Great Marina have moved in. Finally, I was waiting to see this. Blacklocks here still have ammunition. Where's the hammer guard? No, they're there. Okay, there goes the Khazad-Dum general. Just double checking this unit's not intact at all. Doesn't look like it. I don't know what it is. Got Spears of Wood and Lorien warriors out there. Some Kindred of the Celeborn and Watchers. $94 to $95. The Watchers and Kindred are pretty good in melee. Meven's trying again. They're firing. Would the enemy archers fire on the Medusal Guard, I wonder? Can they? Is there a shot there? That's a bit close. Looks like the Imladris surge is pushing the enemy back. Jeez. Imladris are doing everything they can to break their enemy. Let's force the Watchers back. Medusal Guard's reloading here. They're trying to fire. Okay, Imladris has gotten to their ranks. Bannerman's been killed. Lothlorien archers firing point blank into the flank. Hammer Guard trying to get into their own ranks. '96 to 97. Okay, now they're streaming through more. Our enemy archers sallying out here. What's Eclipse going to do with these Blackhawks, I wonder? We've got Spears of the Wood over there. I think Spears of Wood are going to get to him. Does Nawaki see them, I wonder? Yeah, he does. Hammerguard's almost finished here with the Lothlorien archers. Gotham Marine Lane down to 11. We've really struggled here against the Medusal Guard. Okay, this kills Theoden. Dorwinion trying to put the squeeze here on the archers. He's probably thinking, what does it take to break these guys? No dice. 97 to 99. The attackers are just going to claim this. I think we can fast forward it to the end. Okay, there goes Nabest's general, and we are finished. Okay, every player there admitted defeat. So, Thanatos, they're getting 2,028 kills. Nice job there. Nawaki, 1,206. Luumuvaras, or Luumuvaras, 1,145, and Meven, 1,244. Great kill counts from the attackers all around. Eclipse 2,500 of the Darkcloud there, 2,692. Nabest, 2,248, and Cole on 2,574. Very respectable all the way around. Guards of Khazad-Dum here 185, Sons of the Fallen 198, 4th Edition Shield Guard 111. Hammers are good to bad 1245. 3rd Edition Infantry range from 56 to 107. 2nd Edition Axe Guard there 230. Warriors here range from 26 to 166. And Orc Hunters of Khazad-Dum there 55 to 200. 2 units there getting almost 200 kills apiece. Catapult there did not do too well for them at all this time around here on 17, that's unfortunate. But still, good kill counts there all around. Thank you to Thanatos for sending me the replay. If you want to see your own replay featured here on this channel, guys, you can send them the links here displayed on your screen, which are my Discord ID and my email at scatsomentertainment@gmail.com. Both are links where you can send replays to me directly, either via the Discord or my email. And the third is an invite link to join my Discord server at Scouts Reconnaissance, where you can post all manner of total replays into the Battle Replay sub-channel you will find there. This is Micka on behalf of Scouts of Entertainment signing off. Goodbye, my fellow Scouts. Catch you in the next Total War battle.